It is now my third week selling on eBay, and it has been nothing like I expected it to be. There's been surprise after surprise. The first surprise was I listed my first item, and I was expecting it just to sit there. But no, a few hours later, I got an email from eBay saying your item has been sold. And I was like, wow, this is really great. I must be a natural at this. It must be my superior picture taking and description writing skills. I decided that the next items I would try to sell would be items that were exactly the same or very similar to the first item that it sold. I had 5 more of these John Schaub cassette tape programs. Since I already knew how to ship them, I just used these, and I prepared by having enough of them. I thought I was all set and everything was good. So I listed all 5 of them. These, there, this one. I put them all on eBay, and I was prepared for them to sell right away again, just like the first one. But that didn't happen. They sat on eBay for a few days, and then, surprise, surprise, all 5 of them sold at once. Well, actually in 2 orders, but within a couple of hours of each other, by the same buyer. He was the same buyer who bought the first one. I thought this is really great, and I already knew how to ship them because I had shipped the first one in this envelope. I was just going to do the exact same thing. I was going to package each one individually in these envelopes, and that was it. But now here is the second surprise. eBay grouped those sales into 2 orders. It was these 3 and these 2. This was a problem for me because I didn't know how to package all 3 of these. I didn't have the proper box with me ready to go. I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared for shipping in these. This really took me by surprise, and I didn't know what to do. I decided to call up eBay to get some help. And after being on the phone with a representative for 30 minutes, I got some advice that I thought was the answer, and it was to ship each item individually in these packages by printing out the labels multiple times, and it would say package 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3. But then when I got off the phone and actually did it, that's not the way it worked. It was still saying the same thing. Each shipping label was saying that I was shipping out either all 3 of these or all 2 of these. So it would have been super confusing if I would have done it that way. So I decided I'm going to do sort of a hybrid approach. On this order, I am going to ship them out one at a time in these envelopes, padded envelopes. It could be slightly confusing, but I figure it's only 2 of them, so it'll be less confusing, and it'll get to the buyer, and that's the main thing. And it's really just a tracking number that'll be a little confusing. The shipping labels all are going to the same address. And then on this second order, which is all 3, I actually found an old Amazon box around my house that fit this box. And so I'm going to use it. They all fit in pretty well. And so this order, the shipping label will match exactly what's in the box. It says 3 items, and I'm going to be shipping these 3 items in this box. I also have some bubble wrap. I'm going to wrap it around. I just want to show you that it fits for this video. So those were the surprises for me so far. My old nemesis shipping got me again. And I'm going to tell you what happens in the next video, as well as what happens with the new things that I'm going to be selling. The next items that I will be selling are books. These books, and what's interesting is I looked up the value of each one. None of them are really worth much of anything, which is a surprise, especially this Steve Jobs book. It's a big, thick, hardcover book. It's Steve Jobs. I thought it might be worth something. But when I look on eBay, there's so many of them for sale that I guess it's just an oversupply. But it's not all bad news. I have these 2 books to sell. and these two books are worth something. This was published in 1959. It's a very popular book, still being published today, but this is the 1959 edition, first edition, second printing. It's worth something just because of that. This book is hard to find. It's out of print. It's actually signed by the author as well. I looked up the value and I know it's worth something too. I don't know exactly how much. It's all over the board. The prices go on anywhere from $25. I saw some for $700. So it's really going to be interesting. And this one was signed by the author. So it's neat. Well, we'll see what happens with those books, how much I can sell them for, and I'll let you know in my next video. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next video, and I will see you next time.